good morning from day 2. We are in the hostel still, but we're gonna go out. I think it's around which time?
9.
Almost 9. Yeah, 8:55. And we're gonna go first to some convenience store or some bakery to buy something to eat, and possibly also something for the road, like some sandwiches. And we plan to go to the ocean, or not to the ocean, to the sea today, to see one cliff, which England is on the other side of this cliff. It's not on the west coast, it's on the east coast.
Very close to Dublin. Half an hour.
Yeah, by train. And I hope it's gonna be good. It's not gonna be rainy, hopefully. At least the forecast says that it's not gonna be rainy, but we shall see. After all, it's Ireland. Right now, I don't see clouds. No, I don't see like rain. I see only clouds, but everything can change here very quickly. So, tell me, how was your first night at the hostel? Any
Didn't
impressions?
have any neighbors.
Yeah, still don't have any neighbors because I'm here, she's here, and these 2 beds are free, which is not so bad, I guess.
Yes, it's very good. I liked it. I mean, it was very cozy. You just hide yourself in there, close the curtain, and like
Yeah, in these little boxes.
everything is soft and nice. The pillow, the blanket is also very warm.
Yeah, I was constantly waking up throughout the night because I had a feeling that our neighbors had arrived, and I was just feeling like, I don't know, I should wake up to check, or I was hearing some noises constantly. But I think these noises were just from the outside, because here you can hear a lot when people are making steps. Even outside, when they're entering the other rooms, you can hear a lot of steps and stuff. But yeah, I can hear constantly, I hear seagulls. I feel like I'm in Greece somewhere. What is going on? I didn't expect from Dublin to hear seagulls all the time. Like, it's even waking me up in the morning.
But we're going to the sea now.
Yes, sir. First, we're gonna go something to eat, and then we're going to the sea. So yesterday, after we stopped filming, what we just did is that we continued walking purposely. Purposelessly, yeah, hard work. And then we just went home at some point. We went to the store, we bought some water, some snacks, and we went to sleep because we were tired from all of the traveling.
Adventures.
Yep. So there we go. Let's show you the hostel a little bit because we didn't show you. Also what? Yeah. This is the main area. Hey, it's nice in the Dublin streets at morning. For now there is not so many people. It will get busier definitely, but also the weather is pretty normal. I didn't expect it from Ireland, or because you know Ireland and UK has always this reputation of very bad weather. But now it's just very good. Okay, so we got ourselves some sandwiches that you can make like Subway. You just choose the ingredients and they make it for you. And now we're going to the train station, which is actually like what, maybe 3 minutes walk from here. It's also pretty close to the hostel. It's 2 minutes away from the hostel, so it's very convenient.
You're not walking too much in Dublin.
Yeah, it seems like we're lucky until now, always. And as we were in the store, the weather just got even better. Look. Like the weather is perfect. It's sunny kinda. And yeah, I think this is the station in front of us. And our hostel is there down the street somewhere. So it's like 1 minute. Okay, so we're inside the train station. and we are gonna check now when does it depart our train. And we can also pay with this leap card that we made yesterday for the other train from the airport. And where do we have to go? We have to go to Howth. I don't quite see it, but we'll have to manage now. Okay, we made it after some running. Also, luckily the train is delayed a little bit, like 5 minutes, and we managed to get in time because this is supposed to leave at 9:26. Now it's at 9:30 and we're here. Yay! And the seagull there. Irish train experience. We are in the train now. And we went down from the train after 2 stops because we realized that we should have mark our card, let's say, when we entered the train station, the same card that we used yesterday from the airport. But we just didn't notice because no one is saying that you should. We just read it online after we got on the train, thinking that maybe they will scan the card when we go up, like when we're in the train already. And we just decided to go down because here the fees are gonna be too big for us. And we went in some random station. Now we're in some random station. Yeah. And we're waiting for the next. It's in 5 minutes, it says there. We're eating some nice sandwich. Actually, it's not bad. It costed around €5.50 for one. And we scanned our card up there. It took €6. I hope that they're gonna return some money back when we go out, because it says to check the card, to scan the card when you enter and when you exit. So hopefully they're gonna give some of the money back after we exit. Okay, round 2. The train is coming. This time everything should be fine. Hopefully that we don't get any surprises from the Irish railway network. But there it is. Nice. We're on the train. No, it doesn't look so pretty, but hopefully we'll see some nice views. We're passing through the beach now. What? And there in the very distance. No, it's not. Yeah, there is like some castle, just some tower. Do you see it there?
Yeah, this is an island. I think they're riding in.
That's very interesting. Okay, we arrived at the last station at Howth, and now we're gonna go and check the beach or the cliffs, whatever. I don't know what to expect that much. Masha showed me this place, but I already can say that it will be good. So, welcome to Howth. I guess we're gonna try to find where to go now, like some touristic route, because there's many people here, but I don't know where all of them are going. I would say that the views until we reached this stop were pretty nice. There was also at some point some green cliff, which unfortunately I didn't film, but maybe I can find some footage from her phone. So now I see some boats there, like in the distance. Not boats, but like ships or whatever. And let's cross, I guess. So we're walking already. I think the place that we have to go to, it will take us like 2-3 hours to go to. but it will be like just a cliff. I mean, not just a cliff. Now we are in a part which is kind of like a peninsula, and usually you can go around the whole peninsula. Usually you can go around the whole peninsula, but some parkour here. It will take the whole day to go around the whole peninsula, so we're not gonna do this. Instead, we are just gonna go to a place where there's like a lot of views, and you can walk as much as you want basically on the cliff, and then we're just gonna go back. That's the plan for now. We're gonna see how it goes, but there we are now at some port. And I see a lot of people. We just have to follow them, I guess, just straight. Also, one interesting thing that I notice here is that everything is green still here, even though it's 28th of October as I'm filming this. Here most of the trees and the grass, everything is almost completely green, and I'm assuming that this is because it rains heavily here in Ireland. But it's cool, like you can see the grass, the trees. I mean, the trees have some yellow leaves, but it's not like in Bulgaria. In Bulgaria, almost all the trees have no leaves anymore. And yeah, this is interesting here, one thing. And we reached the beach. How is it for now?
Cool, very beautiful.
There in the distance, I can see some other land. I'm not sure exactly what it is. And we're just continuing walking, just up the hill, following everyone. Now the weather got a little bit more windy and colder, and the sun disappeared. But it's still fine, I would say. Ireland is... I'm trying to think what the people that first came here, so like maybe it was some small island which was cold and rainy, not very friendly looking, but they just decided to come here and stay with their wooden ships crossing, let's say, the sea here. Some people went just into the water. That's crazy. It must be freezing right now, especially. These Irish people. Would you go into the water?
Il y a des gens qui se baignent.
Just imagine if this here is your house. It's very close to the sea, but what's even more fascinating is that there's just a chair here. Like the view should be very good, very chill. You see also the cliffs on the side, and just in general this place is very nice. As we saw, some people went swimming into the sea, which I don't know how many degrees it is, but assuming that it's Ireland and it's also almost November, it must be very, very cold. And they're still going, like you can even see them there. And the sea's like, it's very far from the beach itself. Okay, so now that's some very cool place. As you can see, it has even some wall, like a medieval wall. And here it has some weird door, which I don't know where it's going, since down there is just the sea.
Maybe there are stairs down to the beach or something.
Imagine living in this house there. You have your garden here, and below is just the sea, the infinite sea. And we're continuing to walk. It's very pleasant walk. I don't even I'm not even starting to feel tired or anything, it's just pleasant. The sun also appeared again, which makes it even better. And we're just passing through these houses, and I'm imagining some people, like probably some old people live here now, but I can imagine back in the day, let's say 50, 60 years ago, these people will be still young, and how it will look like here. Probably in the summer you would just go and swim here in the sea, even though it's very cold. But who cares? You're Irish after all. Like, you have resistance against this cold weather and cold sea. And yeah, we have also a group behind us, so we know that we're on the right way at least. We saw this little passage and we cannot just not go there because the view there is astonishing. But you have to be careful to pass through these leaves. Oh, I like it here actually. Look, ooh, there's a fisherman down there. Wow, very nice place. I approve it, guys. If you ever have the opportunity to come to Ireland, I strongly recommend you to do so. What do you think here?
Just very grand.
Actually, the sea appears to be pretty calm. I'm not sure if it's always like this, but at least I have a different image of the sea here in Ireland. Maybe because we're not in the ocean, which is in the other part. And this exactly is the sea between England and Ireland. But I thought that there's gonna be more waves, like some currents. Nothing like that. In fact, it's pretty calm. Like in Bulgaria, the Black Sea is 3 times more, uh, like it has more waves, strong currents. Here there's not such things. Or maybe we're just lucky for today that there is nothing. I don't know. You can tell in the comments if you know more about it, but yeah. We started climbing up already, and I think that we're in the place where it's just this typical images that you've seen online of cliffs in Ireland. I think we're gonna reach it now because I see already some people which are just standing there and taking pictures, and of course the sea on the side. But I keep noticing how green here it is. I'm not used to go to places which are that green in this time of the year. So for me it's just very interesting. Look at this view now. Imagine living here. Yeah. What do you think? Is it worth it?
So much.
Yep. We're reaching some new places. And of course, Mash is gonna go for a picture. She wants me to take a picture of her down there. What wouldn't women do for likes? But look at this color there. Yeah. It's like some turquoise water. We'll continue walking. Okay, now we are on the other side. Earlier we were there. We even came from there, from the border to see. And we walked all the way until here. As you can see, the sun again. Very nice. The water. Let's go take a look. Gotta be careful here on these rocks. Damn. The infinite sea is in front of us. I have to check where is England on the map, honestly, to to see if we can see it from here. Continue our journey up. Until now we were on the east side of this peninsula, and I was right, we were facing England, but just you cannot see anything because it's quite far actually. It's not like in a map. On the map I see and it's like, how am I not seeing it? But then I start thinking like, oh, it's definitely further than I think it is. Yeah, but it's very nice. Okay, so we climbed this spot that I was just showing you guys. And now behind me it's like a field. It has even some houses, I think. Like there, behind me, in the distance. And it is very nice. Behind is the sea. Can you imagine living here actually in one of these houses in the background? Interesting view. And people were sailing from this sea here hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago, with their wooden ships in hope to reach some new lands. We found a nice view and we just decided to sit. Oh. Damn, it's very nice here. And we got so lucky with the weather, I cannot imagine, because usually I think it's supposed to rain here very often, but today it seems no. Even when we checked the forecast on the way here, it said that it's gonna rain, but I guess not now. We got lucky, it changed last minute literally. Yesterday we also flew like this plane there. After some time of walking, we reached this place. I think it's exactly what everyone kind of imagines when they look at the Irish cliffs online. It's like this place where you can see the green hills, some lighthouse there in the distance, and just how the waves are hitting the mainland. Also in the distance there you can see some land. I'm not sure if that's some island or if that's like the mainland Ireland, but yes, we're gonna go and explore. I think we will be able to walk around the whole peninsula today. What do you think, Masha? Do you feel tired? We're in less than a half. Well, let's see where we are now.
We came from here, and to go around you need to go like...
Yeah, but personally I don't feel tired. I think I can do it. What do you think?
I guess we go to lighthouse and then back.
Is that the lighthouse there? Okay, we're gonna see. Otherwise, it's just very pleasant. We got lucky with the weather. Tomorrow it said it's gonna rain, but let's see what's gonna happen. We just came from this road. We'll just continue walking. And we're getting closer and closer to the lighthouse and to this beautiful view. I can already see the people there. Now they're just tiny dots. But it's getting prettier and prettier. I think we're gonna be able to reach the lighthouse eventually if we just continue following this way. I hope that there is a way just to make a circular route around this peninsula because it's really pretty. Also here it has this interesting type of plants, like, because it's weird. As you can see, some of them are green and some of them are just brown, and they're just next to each other. Yep. Also, there's some clouds that appeared. But let's continue walking.
It's not that sunny anymore.
Yep. We wanted to find a four-leaf clover, but we couldn't. So we just decided to take a three-leaf one. Also, it started raining as we were walking. Until now it was just sunny and pleasant. And now it just started raining, but that's the typical Irish weather. Honestly, I'm even surprised that it started raining that late, not even earlier. But I think we're getting closer to the lighthouse. Actually, is that the lighthouse or is just some random house in the middle of nowhere? Anyways, let's just continue walking for now and see where we can go to. It's too early. Remember how I said that the weather was good today? Well, just 10-15 minutes later, this is the state that now we're in. It's completely misty, rainy, windy. This is the sea that was sunny just a little bit ago. And also, there now in front of us is the light tower, but the lighthouse. We cannot go, unfortunately, because the entrance there is closed. There is also some house which is there, and the lighthouse is down there. And I think we should start getting, huh? We should get already going to the train. And just after 10 minutes of rain, it's already on, it stopped. As I'm speaking, it just stopped completely. Now it's not raining, it's just again cloudy. But we are also Main Street because the place that we were is there, the sea. Just exited from this door. Now we're gonna start walking either to the train station or first to stop at some cafeteria to drink something. If we find on the way, it will be good. If not, we can either go to Dublin and decide what to do there, or stop and at the cafeteria and then go with the train. What do you think now of this Irish neighborhood?
Very calm. I don't see any people.
Yeah, very calm actually. Like these houses, they have a view of the sea. Also some nice old houses, nice clean streets. It just looks good. Imagine if this is your view, just down there, the sea. Now we are walking into some more rural area where there is not so much going on, just some cars passing by. But we are walking towards the center and to the train station. I wonder where is everyone, because we were following the same route as everyone else. And then at just some point when it started raining, I think we split up from the big group. But it's not nice. No, actually, it's very nice. One thing that I keep noticing is that almost every house in Ireland, it's just like, not almost every house, but just everywhere it's houses, and they all have yards and stuff like this. Because I come from Bulgaria, where things are not like this, and everyone there lives in these old communist buildings. Okay, not everyone, because there's also new buildings that are being constructed recently, especially. But like here, look. Probably if you're watching this video from someone who is coming from a Western country, this is not confusing or like interesting to you, but honestly I like it because it's so much better to live in a house and to have your own yard and have space like you do here than as if someone who lives in Western Europe and you just live in these big communistic buildings. Yeah, like, you know what I mean. I'm gonna show some pictures now on the screen for those of you who might not know which type of buildings I'm talking about. But it's nice architecture here, I approve it. Yep. We decided to sit and to drink some coffee because we got tired. And yeah, we saw the church. Now we're here for some coffee break, and then probably we're gonna head to the station, see the city a little bit.
What do you think? What is your opinion on Howth and Howth cliff walk overall?
I recommend it honestly. I expected not to be that good. I've seen some pictures online and also just about the cliffs in Ireland, how good they are, but I thought that it's gonna be overrated because many touristic places, when you see them online, they look different in real life. But this one, I would say that it exceeded my expectations and it was a good one. So if you're gonna visit Ireland at some point in the future and you're gonna stay in Dublin, I recommend you. It's only half an hour by train, and then you can spend one whole day here. We also got a very good weather because it was sunny in the beginning, or for the most part, even not only in the beginning. And yeah, just a nice place to visit, definitely. Now, cheers with our coffee. Okay, we finished drinking our coffee. Now we're gonna walk to the train station.
Yep.
And take the train and probably stay in the hostel for a little bit to charge our phones, to chill a little bit, take a nap maybe. And yeah, I think the station is either down. Yeah, oh look, as we're walking, it's the cemetery, but also like some castle wall, and behind there is the sea.
Do you want to check it out?
Yeah, sure. We were just there, as you can see, also the church, and it's again sunny. Honestly, I don't understand the Irish weather. It rains, heavy, not heavy, but it rains for 30-40 minutes, then it stops. It's only cloudy, and then after the clouds, sun. And I'm guessing that the sun is gonna be again for a short time, and then it's gonna rain again. Hopefully not though. But yeah, now we're in the cemetery. I don't know how we even came here to this place, but there is also the remains of a castle or something, it looks like. Wow, it's a nice place to rest. What do you think? Do you think that's a nice resting place? You are next to the sea, next to the castle. Okay, so now we're at the station again, the train station from where we came today. And our train is in 1 minute. Yep. And we're waiting it. And as I said, probably we're gonna go to the hostel now to charge our phones. Also, for some reason, my mobile data just stopped. Now I don't have mobile network, which
Battery.
yes, didn't have any battery, and we had to find internet to connect, to find the route to go to our hotel. But I think we managed to do it. After all, the station that we have to get off is only 1-2 minutes away by walking from our hostel, so we'll be fine. Now the train just needs to appear. I think we celebrated too early because they just announced that there is some delays, and our train now on the departure board it says that it's in 30.
No, it's in 17.
Okay, now it says in 17 minutes delayed. Before it said that it's 39 minutes delayed. But anyway, it showed that it's only 1 minute away. Now it's 17. I guess it's not the worst. Yeah. Please come faster. We got into our train. It arrived earlier than we expected, which is good. Yeah, it's not departing, but we at least got inside. Okay, it's time to go out here on this station. Actually, I think it was shorter than last time. Like, I felt.
No, we're moving slower. I think.
Really? Let's see. Nice. Okay. Nice. We're going down again. Leaving now the hostel to go eat. Yeah, it's 7 p.m. already. We're just gonna go out now. But we were just taking our time to chill a little bit. My feet were also hurting because of my boots. I don't know what's up, but like they're very hard, and when I'm walking on them, I feel like I'm just walking on the ground. Anyways, we have our roommates, by the way, a Spanish couple, so we're not alone in the hostel. So yeah, I'm gonna go eat probably some burgers we found, and then just gonna walk around the city again like we did yesterday. Okay, we sat at the restaurant. It's some nice Irish place for burgers. Today we're gonna eat burgers, and we ordered 2 times double cheeseburger. Both are gonna eat this, and French fries. I think it's gonna be very good. We didn't eat anything except breakfast, which was one like sandwich from the store. So we're very excited about it. Are you excited? Ooh, the food just arrived. Nice.
Scrumptious.
Yes. Yesterday we ate Thai food. Now we're gonna eat this Irish burger with fries. They're nice. We finished eating and now we're just walking in the center again. Just going to the south part of the city now. And we came across some interesting building which has some, I don't know if it's graffiti or just some painting or whatever. Yep. The burgers were very nice with the fries. In total it was 41 euro, but I also gave 12% tip. So yeah, 41 euro with the tip, which I would say it's quite expensive even for the Bulgarian standards, because in Bulgaria it also started getting more expensive recently. but it's still expensive, I would say. So no more spending for today. Maybe some water at night, like we're gonna get, or some snack. But yeah, we're on a budget travel, and I'm starting to realize that Ireland isn't the best destination for budget travelers.
Yep.
So yeah, just gonna continue walking here, I guess. This
I think this is Temple Bar area, which is like the most bar concentration, pub concentration in Irish. So
yeah.
like pubs are everywhere. I think every place you're passing by is a pub.
Also, a fun fact is that in Ireland, in Dublin specifically, is the city with the most pubs, like concentration in the world, based on people. Like for 100,000 people, I think there is the most bars in the world, pubs. But we didn't go to any of them. So I don't know even if we're gonna go. Like maybe just once to try it to see. We have to go once, please.
Because we're not so much into drinking.
Yeah, we're not so much into drinking. Also, to go alone, I don't know, maybe it's gonna be not so good. But now we're passing through some street with a lot of pubs. Yeah. Okay, I guess just normal stuff in Ireland. Halloween decoration, huh? A little bit spooky. Good marketing trick though. Everyone will enter here, like to make a tattoo. I think that's a that's a tattoo studio. Damn, someone is earlier with Christmas, but it's really nice decorated. It's again some bar, not surprised. On the street, I feel like there's more bars than anything else that we've seen so far. Like there is bars just everywhere, one after another. And the thing is, I don't even know which one is good or bad, which one is a tourist trap. So if we want to go the next day, we'll have to make some research definitely. But yeah, look at this one. It's like a present, decorated like a present, I think. Just continuing to walk. Now we kind of exited the main center area, and here it's way less crowded, as you can see. But again, you can still feel it that you're in Dublin. Dublin is a very chaotic city, at least that's the conclusion I came to. Even though it's not very big, there's way bigger European capitals, let's say. But just Dublin, it feels that it's like chaotic in a way. Which I don't know why exactly this is the case. But that's an interesting thing. Also, we're just passing through some place. I think it's like the place where Oscar Wilde lived. Somewhere close to his house.
Who knows?
Where do you
Who
think it
knows?
is? Huh? What?
Those who know.
Those who don't know.
Yep.
I don't know.
I mean about Oscar Wilde.
Ah, okay. So yeah, here though it's less crowded. And what I wanted to say is that Sofia, for example, where I am from, it has more people. The city is bigger, but it doesn't feel that saturated with people and just chaotic. Maybe it's the way of living. Like here, the way of living is different. But I like it so far. It's different experience, and I would also again come to Dublin at some point, but in the close future probably, because it's expensive here. You need to be prepared. And also next time we would go to some different city and focus more on nature, because once you see Dublin, if you're not a fan of drinking and pubs,
Not many stuff to do.
yeah, there is not a single famous attraction. That's what we were talking about also. For example, in Paris,
you kind of know before you go which are the main attractions that you should visit, like the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre. But here there is not a single attraction, and we even have hard time planning like where to go. We're just walking around only for a second night, and just exploring the unknown streets. Yes, without much of a plan. Nice Dublin. Oh, that's some cool building here. I don't know what is it.
Department
Department of
something.
Norwegian or something.
Maybe this is a university, don't you think?
Maybe it is, yeah. For those of you who might know, you can share in the comments. Just the building, it looks cool.
Prime officer, the prime minister's main office, I think.
The Prime Minister's main office. Also, I love these brick buildings here in Ireland. Like they're just bricks. I'm curious though if they're not feeling cold from the outside, especially in the winter, because yes, there is no isolation on the outside. So, I mean, they have some other mechanism, I would guess, which we don't know. But if you know some interesting facts about Dublin, you can share them in the comments. So for the next trip, we will be more prepared, at least.
I mean, our hostel is also a brick building, and I wouldn't say it's very warm in there. Like, I'm warm under the blanket, but at the same time, when you like
In the room itself.
in the room itself, it's chilly. Like, it's not too warm without any, of course, heating, because there is no heating for that.
Yeah. Also, another thing we noticed is that Dublin is very diverse. There's so many nationalities here. Just
You can probably find any nationality.
yes. And also, Irish people are kind of the minority here. Like maybe only 30% of the people that you pass on the street are Irish, and you can hardly even tell if they are even Irish or just some like British, some French.
This looks cool.
Yeah, we're passing through some other building right now, which looks cool.
I think we finally got into the area of like Trinity College and like national libraries and museums and stuff. This is like the part where it's more like where it's more, I don't know, dark academy.
Yes.
Finally.
We have to check also some park at some point, because we didn't go to any parks yet. But it's only the second day, so we will have time to do it.
But here in the center, I see that parks are closed. Right now we are passing by many parks. I think by 2 already we've passed. And the gates are closed to them, so you cannot enter until like after 6 maybe or something.
Yep.
When it gets dark.
Also, what is this? Some museum again, or
This maybe,
some Picasso, I think.
or National Gallery.
Maybe National Gallery, yeah.
By the way, the entrance to National Gallery is free, I think.
The entrance to National Gallery. Okay, that's...
Yeah, this is National Gallery. It works.
yeah.
It works until.
Yeah.
On Thursday it works until 8 p.m., which is nice. We may go here on Thursday.
So we can visit it, yep. These nice buses, the 2 floors, I like them. Okay, as we were walking, we passed through some bar, which we saw this statue, and we were wondering who that person is. And then it turned out that it's a place where Oscar Wilde worked his first job when he was 14 in the 1960s. Just a random bar. Kennedy's Westlands Row, I think it's called. So that's something interesting, I didn't know. And I still have no idea where we are or where we're going. but just somewhere in front. What else do you want to say about Ireland or Dublin so far?
For sure, it's very vibrant, and many famous people have lived in Dublin actually. Only Oscar Wilde, I'm sure. Just like Irish culture, I think it's very vibrant, and Irish people are very open-minded, as I see them. There are many people of Irish heritage in other countries because of the
Sorry. Also, several USA presidents have Ireland ancestry. One of them is John F. Kennedy.
because during the Irish famine, I don't remember which year it was, but like 1 million people died, and 1 million people emigrated around.
Yeah, a lot of people went to the USA when it was founded around this time. So now in the USA, so many people have Irish ancestry, which is interesting fact. What is this building here? It says, I don't know what.
That's the
Some interesting buildings around.
This is the church.
The church?
Yeah. St. Andrew's Catholic Church.
Oh, okay. And as you're just walking the street, you pass and you just see many tents just on the streets, like people are sleeping here. I'm assuming some illegal immigrants, and they just sleep on the street in tents, and it's not very good. The police is here next to them.
It's the police station seemingly.
Yeah, it's some police station or just police cars.
And it's not the only place like this. We've been seeing so many tents around this just without food.
Yeah, especially yesterday.
Also along the river, there are so many. I would just wonder, like, it's cold, wet rocks. You're sleeping on.
Yeah. Yesterday we saw even more. There's so many next to the river. I don't know how anyone is allowing this. Here there is some broken glass in the street, but anyway. Somehow we reached again the river, which is close to our hotel. But yo, so this swans just swimming. It's so nice. Who would guess that in Ireland you would see just randomly swans swimming on the river, which is very cold, I'm guessing. Like, why would there be swans and from where would they come from? But it's a fact. We also saw them yesterday. Also, one thing I noticed is that in Ireland, at least here in Dublin, there is a lot of USA flags. If someone can tell me what's the reason behind it, maybe because just Irish people love the USA, and that
Maybe
was one
because
of
there are a
the...
lot of Irish people in the USA.
Maybe, but I didn't know such thing that they love the USA. Also, as you know, the Irish don't like the Brits. Brits out equal 32. What?
Brits out.
Yes. And the swans are still there. Let's just continue walking this way to see. We are now on the river. Another tent here, as I said, just next to the river. So, also started raining again. Here it's raining very frequently and without any sign that it's gonna rain, just starts randomly. But we wanted to share the story that we said that we're gonna say later, because now we're also passing through the place kind of where it happened. So yesterday, as we were walking outside at night again, I think maybe we even have it on film. I'm gonna check it, I'm gonna show. But basically what happened is that we're walking across the river again, and at some point we just see one girl which was sitting with her legs down to the river, like she's about to jump.
But she's half naked, like she's not wearing any shoes. She's just wearing one sock, I think.
Yeah, only one sock. Also she has some like sporty pants and some like a tank top, which was very inappropriate for the cold weather, extremely inappropriate. And she was sitting on the wet rocks, and like
And I come up to her and I say, like, you shouldn't be sitting like this on the cold rocks. And first she doesn't hear me, but then she answers like, it's okay, don't worry about me, I'm fine.
yeah, but she says it in a very like she seemed on drugs or very extremely drunk, like she didn't seem okay at all. And then like we asked her again a couple of times, she didn't respond, and we even started going away. And then at some point like we started walking away, but we were looking at her back, and we see some girl which also stopped to look at her, and we just made an eye contact with the other girl, with like the girl who also stopped to look at her. And like we
She's also
said,
worried looking. She says she's going to jump. Like, are you locals? Are you from here? Because this girl was also Spanish, I think.
yeah, she was from Spain, and we said no, we're not locals. She was also not local. And what did we do? We called 112, yeah, the emergency number, to report to the police what's going on. And they asked her a couple of questions like, where are you, what is the situation? We described it. They said that they're gonna arrive soon. And when we hung up the phone, we again asked this girl. She started screaming kinda, and like she was giving signs that she's gonna jump into the river.
She was already like inclining towards the river.
Yeah, inclining and screaming down to the water. We were like, okay, that's not good. So we tried talking with her again, like, do you need help? What's up? What's up? She didn't respond at all.
It was already really disturbing because she was, if there was a wrong move, she was just about to fall, literally. And we are not able to save her because she's outside of the fence. And I was afraid that if we start climbing to her, she's just gonna jump without thinking.
Yes. So what happened is that the police arrived very fast, maybe 5 minutes after we called. And then they arrived, and the police just jumped over the fence, tried to take her, like to talk to her,
But she
started
was resisting.
screaming. She was resisting. And like as soon as the police kind of grabbed her, because she was about to jump, literally, she was already jumping, and the police grabbed her at the last moment. And she started screaming and crying. And it turned out that I think her brother killed himself, and she was just screaming to the police, you failed my brother, you failed my brother. And without any other context, no one was knowing what is going on. The police said, we don't know your brother, a couple of times. But weird enough, the police knew her name. I don't know why and how the police knew her name, but maybe they have seen her before. And yeah, she started crying. And then the police,
And one
delivery guy also stopped, and I also helped to try to put her over the fence, because she didn't want to go over the fence again back to the mainland, let's say. And we helped to take her back.
And then more police arrived because she was just not calming down, and
Yes, she was
they
in some
asked for
hysteria.
help.
She was in some hysteria, literally, just repeating over and over about the police failed her brother, basically, and that he killed himself because of them. Which is very sad, very, very sad. And yeah, then when more police came, they told us to go back because we're just interfering there and we're not supposed now to stay there. But this happened here across the river, in some place I'm not sure exactly where, but and also there was just tent full with people, like the ones I showed you earlier. Just tent full of people 5 meters next, like not even 5, 2 meters next to her.
Like right where this happened.
Yes, no one did anything from the tent. People were just staying there. Like, I don't know what is going on here in Dublin, very chaotic. And this happened just 30 minutes after we exited our house. So many events happened just randomly, I don't know. I would remember Dublin. At the river we came across statues of the Irish famine. So basically there was a hunger, I think, in the country. If you want, you can pause the video and to read it, what happened.
47.
Yes, and a lot of people have died. It says that you are here. What is this? Anyway, it's some way. And these are statues to show respect to the people that died during this hunger. Because some bacteria infected the food or something. I should look more into it. But now we're gonna go home because it started raining, as I said. It's just not pleasant anymore to walk. And also my feet hurt me from the bottom because my shoes are very hard. So now and just wanted to show you, down there is the statues in the distance. And here is the place where I told you about the girl who wanted to jump yesterday happened. She was sitting here with her legs facing down and she was just inclining and about to jump. And we were just sitting here behind the fence telling her not to. She was screaming down there. And luckily the police came from in front and we managed to save her. Update for the night. We went to buy some water. Now we're in the hostel elevator going to our room because we got tired and I think it's time to go to sleep, to shower, to see if our neighbors are there. Hopefully not still because I want to take a shower without having to worry that anyone is there. So let's go and check it out. Bye bye from today.